Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the Wednesday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Eight of Cups. So the eight is the number of momentum and power and really just unstoppability, I think. Cups are connected to the heart and they're about following your intuition as well as connecting with others and feeling emotionally fulfilled. So the Eight of Cups is this powerful connection to the intuition. It's you can hear it, you can feel it, you know where you're going, and boy, you are unstoppable in finding what you're looking for. So the image actually shows this guy leaving behind the Eight Cups. The Eight Cups are here. He's leaving them behind to go into the wilderness because his intuition is telling him there's something really important out there. So there is this strong confidence that he may not know exactly what he's looking for, but he knows that he's looking for something and he's willing to leave everything behind to seek out this thing his heart's calling him to. It is nighttime. You see there's a moon, and so it's dark. And so you might think that he's not really able to use his human eyes. It's going to be very dim and shadowy. But this is an eight card. He walks with confidence because he doesn't need his human eyes. He can feel it. He can feel this instinct that is calling him. He can feel his intuition. He doesn't have to see 17 steps in front of him. He only has to see the next step. And he's willing to kind of go step by step until he finds what he's looking for. So this is called the spiritual seekers card, right? It's like you can feel it, something's singing to you. You can feel it in your bones. It's calling to you and you can resist it no longer. You're ready to throw everything out the window and chase down this thing that's calling you. So what's interesting is this card follows yesterday's card, which is the Two of Pentacles, which is about finding energetic balance. And we talked about the need to the balance between work and play and solitude and being with people and all those balance points that happen in the physical world. We have to find our own places of balance, and that we need to do that by sinking into the intuition. The intuition can give us clues on when we need to pull back, when we need to step forward, that kind of thing. And we want to get really good. The two card is about rooting in, right? So we want to get good at rooting into the messages of our intuition so that we can adjust along the way. If you are a body or heart intuitive, which anyone who is interested in what I'm doing usually is, then you are probably not going to be able to reproduce. Well, some people can, but a lot of us cannot reproduce consistently the same patterns every time. Or maybe we can do it for a while, but at some point we get tired of it because we're not built to be consistent, which makes it all the more important that we have to be able to listen to our intuitive voice daily or even hourly sometimes to make the adjustments that are necessary to do what we need to do sustainably. So if you are rooting into your balance points, you may discover there is something in your life which is taking energy and you need to abandon it. So, it's like, this is not giving me energy. It's actually really working against me. Every time I engage this thing, it's pulling me out of balance. I can feel it energetically. This is a thief of energy. It's not part of sustainable balance. And so that's when you discover I think that's the Eight of Cups. Well, then you leave this behind. This is clearly not matching you. You leave it behind and go after something else. And what's difficult about this card, I mean, it's probably very predictable that it would be, is that this is a true step of blind faith. It's dark here. The mind cannot see where you're going. And you're asking the mind to leave behind the treasures it's already got, leave behind the familiar to walk into this dark forest that it can't see in. So this is often where people get stuck, at least my clients do, because they want to hedge their bets a little. Like, well, this job isn't quite working, but it is a paycheck, and I want to keep a few of my eggs in that basket. And if that works for you, then that's a balance point. But for many of my clients, it gets to the point that you can't really compromise with that hedge, and so now everything's locked down. You're not really making progress in where the backup plan, and you're not making progress into the spiritual seeking because you're stuck. Your mind's holding you back with this backup plan. So this card really is about letting go of your backup plan, just putting all your eggs in the one basket, which is following your intuition, really believing that you know where you're going. Even if you don't know where you're going, you know where you're going. And where you're going is someplace pretty magical and someplace that you're built for, if you can just trust yourself enough to do it. So I think this card is a really interesting challenge after the Two of Pentacles, which is about balance. It's like, well, what may be pulling us out of balance? Are you ready to leave it behind and see what else may be calling to you? That's today's card. See you tomorrow for our next one. Bye.